This video is not sponsored, unfortunately. Lately, the channel has been gaining a little bit of traction, and I figured I could only make this video at the beginning before the channel gets monetized. The reason being that as long as I'm below the monetization requirements, companies neither know that I exist nor care. So in the spirit of being honest, here are the sponsors I wish I had. First up, we have Audible. Now, I have been using Audible since the beginning of grad school, and the reason for this is A, I found out that a couple of my textbooks were on Amazon Audible, but the other reason is I do find it hard to sit down and read for any sort of significant amount of time, and the US education system decimating my will for joy reading. Basically, I find that I'm having to rebuild my enjoyment of reading, to the point that last month on a challenge from my fiance, I was able to finish 10 books. Now, to give you a frame of reference, in high school, which is the last time I actually read for fun, it took me 3 months to not read To Kill a Mockingbird and then BS my way through English class. Now, I do wish that they didn't limit the number of credits or books that you could read on Audible. However, the credit system does work and you do still have the catalog, so it kind of balances out. Now, up next, we have pretty much any self-teaching platform. Now, I've used sites such as Skillshare or Khan Academy, although sites like Brilliant all kind of function on the same premise. But I am a huge advocate of teaching yourself skills. That's kind of the point behind the channel. Now we have Magic the Gathering Arena. If you're somehow stumbling onto my channel for the first time by just random happenstance, firstly, hello, welcome to the shit show. Secondly, go ahead and check out any of these videos just for some sort of context, but also while you're looking around, go ahead and subscribe as well, just because it does help me out substantially, and we try to have fun here. Back to MTG Arena. Now, this is one of 3 mobile games that I play with any sort of consistency. Now, the reason I use air quotes is because if you are playing MTG Arena on your phone, why? However, the 3 apps are Pokemon Go, Clash of Clans, and MTG Arena. Now, in general, I am not the biggest mobile gamer, so if you ever see me promote a mobile game on my channel, I really love that game. But generally, there has been an uptick in the value in the overall quality of mobile games. Now, I do tend to find that a lot of them do tend to be a little bit more scammy, and they just try and hold your attention for as long as possible. Now, I'll probably end up making an entire video on that topic at a later date, but in general, I've been noticing that a lot more of the games have been just a little bit more well-built, and MTG Arena is one of those games. Next is Honey and NordVPN. You know what those do. We're not going to talk about those. And next up, before we get to the rules, is Squarespace. Now, I have a couple websites through Squarespace, and I've tried my hand at Wix or other website building services, and I just generally prefer Squarespace for a couple reasons. First, even though it is a little bit pricey, it is incredibly easy to actually build your website. But the other component is that it actually makes your websites look good. Now, I don't have a whole lot of coding knowledge, but using the other websites are a little bit more in-depth, and if you know how to code, it is better to use those sites. But Squarespace has the option for you to use code, or you can use one of their templates, which is what I did, and it also helps you not make terrible design choices. Now, the general rule of thumb I wanted to set for myself is the fact that if I ever do an embedded sponsorship on my channel, I believe in it, because I feel like if I push something that I don't believe in, A, it betrays your trust, and B, it hurts my credibility. And I also want to make this video specifically so I can point to this video, because all of these companies are pretty popular among influencers, and I love all of them. And none of them are paying me right now. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll learn something new in the next video.